I don't think we should be surprised that the Houthis are becoming more effective in targeting ships and causing damage. We've seen a scaling up in terms of the success rate that they've had over the last 6 to 8 months. So as the Houthis are, giving little indication that they are going to be, not continuing with the strikes, these kinds of incidents are going to become, something that we just become more accustomed to until we see some sort of resolution to the Israel-Hamas conflict, which seems to be something that's not anticipated, at least over the short term. And because of that, we will see more incidents, unfortunately, whether it be targeting a ship that's ferrying oil, crude oil, or petroleum products, or something that's not oil related. I think that the minimum that you need in order to stop or have the Houthis even consider stopping attacks, or at least stopping the frequency, is a end to the Gaza conflict, whatever that end is, and a de-escalation of tensions with Israel and its neighbors, as well as between Israel and Iran. The Houthis have learned quite a bit from what they've been doing over the last year. It's been a very significant recruiting boon for them. So I think there are a lot of incentives for them to target shipping in the future because they've learned that they can be very successful in that. It brings in the West, which is kind of the enemy that they want to fight to some degree as well. If we start to see tensions, re-erupting between Iran and the United States, or Iran and Israel, we do see the Iranians, for example, retaliating for the Tehran assassination in July. That could then lead to another round of escalation that then leads the Houthis to start targeting the U.S. allies within the region of the U.S. Or sorry, the U.S. partners within the region, which then could change their target profile to potentially include Saudi Arabia. So when we look at the ways that this actually changes, I do think that a lot of the things that are going to change what the Houthis are doing, whether it being up or down in terms of that risk factor, depends on things that are happening outside of Yemen, that are happening in the broader regional tensions, because I think that's what's going to drive a shift either direction in the Houthi policy.